What is up, guys? We are back with part 3 of Death Stranding 2 gameplay. Technically, I guess would be my 5th entry into this journey so far. So we're gonna hop right back in. As you saw yesterday, we got some stuff for the Australian government, and we got them on the chiral network. So we're gonna go ahead and take on an order and dive right into this one. Hopefully we get into some combat today.
A new sub-order is now available for you. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camel patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences at the time. Try experimenting with your options.
I do appreciate that there's a lot of just customizable options within this game. And we'll do the desert yellow.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Go get our wheels, and then we will dive into this one.
Engaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
And yeah, guys, so last night I was able to make some shorts of Death Stranding, so be sure to go ahead and check those out. It's going to be a very Death Stranding 2 progress over the couple of weeks.
There's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
But, you know, it's going to be a fun time. I really like this game a lot. Even though I've only been playing for about like 4 or 5 hours so far, it still just has a lot of just aspects to it that are just very, very enjoyable.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Trouble nearby. Ready to launch. Up and away! On my way back! Okay!
Go at this one pretty quietly, hopefully. Boom. I will say, even though I've only experienced the combat a little bit, I'd definitely say it's pretty fun. Alright, buddy, where are you going? Where are you at, homeboy? Oh snap, we unlocking something?
You were Porter? And those brigands, are they all gone? Wow, this is a relief. I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details. Didn't think anyone could fight that hard. Hell, maybe no one else can. You seem like a porter we can rely on. Go on, use your Cupid to get us online. Quickly now. I'll feel a lot safer once we're all hooked up. sort of do wonders for our ability to monitor chiralium levels by the plague gate, as well as keep an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan too. Ever since the plague gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. Some theorise that the UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilised all areas with our coverage. But what's done is done though. Our best bet is to follow suit and connect Australia too. It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental observatories, including this one. If you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next plague gate will appear. Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you. Now, if we could only manage to get that old road patched up and usable. Well, there's our schematic for an MP shell variant grenade. MP shells explode on impact and are non-lethal munitions that can not only incapacitate humans, but also deal corrosive damage to mechs. And while they're not as effective as blood grenades, they can definitely hurt BTs too. In any case, you might want to keep a few stashed in your grenade pouch at all times. We've also shared data for a grenade pistol. While it's only good for a few shots, this gun lets you fire MP shell grenades as projectiles. Its small profile means it packs easily as cargo and won't get in the way. Naturally, it'll fit snugly into any handgun holster as well. Our last contribution is the battle skeleton. Like other skeletons you may have used, it increases your maximum carrying capacity and movement speed. This particular model also provides additional protection. However, when you boost it to move faster, or whenever you benefit from its damage reduction capabilities, it'll consume battery power, so make sure you have enough to spare. If you find yourself running low while on the road, you'll need to use a generator or borrow a private room somewhere to recharge. You ought to take one out for a spin. It once ran through this region. Saw quite a lot of traffic from what I hear. If you scrounged up enough materials to keep the autopaver fed, you could make it just like it was back in the old days. But it's not like we have everything you need just lying around. Restoring roads is a massive undertaking, to put it mildly. Having said all that, east of this facility, you'll find the Smoke Hill mine. Get them operational and processing ores again, and you should have no trouble securing the requisite materials. I've posted a sub-order for this task, so take it on if you're interested. We can't thank you enough, Sam. Before you go, you've been getting a lot of praise for all your hard work. And in recognition of this, it seems you've been officially cleared to take on standard orders. Between the harsh conditions and the violent outlaws, there are fewer and fewer folks willing to serve as porters these days. But there's no shortage of people who need help. So I encourage you to take a look if you're interested. You can review the available requests by bringing up the list via your ring terminal. You'll find a new sub-order too. We need someone to restore the mine. Bet you could benefit from having it operational as well. Anyway, thanks again for going above and beyond. Best wishes and safe travels to you, my friend.
That's some good work, Sam. The DHV Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up. I imagine you're both pretty tired. You and Dolman.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, I do appreciate that everybody seems to be really thankful as to, just appreciating all I do for them,
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. This cargo has been designated breakable.
Dang, son, let's go. I got grenades. All right, buddy.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Man, the Magellan is such a cool ship.
Glad we can count on you.
Safety first.
Yo, and somebody's been paving roads, son.
Nice and easy.
To the Wilder, let's go. Yeah, this game's really coming together now. The more that you play and the more that you unlock, and especially with like in this short of time, like Death Stranding 2 is kind of a testament just with how much time that you have to just dive into something like that. Whereas this one is just like, no, this is what the game is. This is what you have to do. And we're going to go ahead and just give you as many materials as you can to just get right where you need to be. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go to the Aussie government, deliver some stuff. Sweet, so we got the battle skeleton, we got a lot more weapons, we got some strong weapons, and our skill tree as far as memory goes and effects that things can do, we're making really good progress. And sweet, I got some more wheels right there. Appreciate you for leaving it there.
Process your orders at your best.
Hey there. Thanks for stopping by. Let me just take a look at our active orders. Looks absolutely flawless. Thank you. I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as well. Hey. I want you to have this data. It'll help you in your work. We've designated more materials for your use. Don't hold back on our account.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
This is a chiral anti-gravity device that can be attached to your backpack. Slap it on and your cargo will feel significantly lighter. And the more of them you use, the more noticeable the effect becomes. Any porter ought to appreciate a piece of kit like this. I'm sure you'll be a big fan.
Order completed. Well done.
Also appreciate that everybody seems to be really rewarding, you know? Oh, yeah, we'll go ahead and fabricate that.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Man, like I do appreciate that there's just oh whoa. This is insane. Because I'm like learning so much stuff. Like you get rewarded, it seems a lot, like just with overall what you're doing. So we're gonna we made a lot of good progress here today, boys. All right. So we'll probably do this one, and then we will call it quits for today. Man, this game, like, it may not seem like that there's a lot happening. You are just kind of getting the real broad strokes as to kind of what the game is eventually going to be, because I know that there's a lot more to learn. But man, it has been quite a fun journey to say the least. I have a feeling we'll go ahead and get this guy on the chiral network. Yo! Awesome. Oh, and then of course we got Timefall on the horizon, which means there will be PTs nearby. And what a terrible time. Oh, so it happens every time PTs are in the area, it turns red. Okay.
They're very close now.
It's always scary when I'm not on like a chiral network. Terrifying. Alright, boys, let's hopefully we don't encounter a watcher. We are almost to the destination. We have a battle skeleton, so we might have a better chance at hoofing it if we need to. Okay. don't want to say I'm seeming to be safe. That's usually my downfall. Yep. Oh, no. What?
Are you injured, Sam?
Alright, easy enough.
Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted.
Wasn't expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent. The goods themselves seem alright. Thanks.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
Alright guys, so we made really good progress today. We were able to take on some orders. And I think we'll go ahead and call it quits for today. I want to thank you all for tuning in.
Weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
We are going to get back at it with the uploads. This will be, like I've been mentioning, we'll be doing Death Stranding 2 for a while. And it's going to be a good time. We're going to try to chip away as much as possible, do some orders, do some main missions, do some side quests, side orders, whole nine. And as always, I will be linking my Death Stranding 2 progress in the description. You know, that playlist will be there. I'll also be linking my Death Stranding 1 progress as well, if you guys want to check that out. As well as my Metal Gear Solid playthrough, because, you know, I'm a Kojima fanboy. So that'll be there. I'll also be sure to link my Instagram, my Twitter, my PSN. Be sure to go ahead and give those a follow, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to ring that bell so you don't miss out on premieres and shorts. We got a couple new Death Stranding shorts, so be sure to go ahead and check those out. Give those a like. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys have a great rest of your day. And yeah, be sure to take care of yourselves, drink some water, whole nine.